Hi, welcome to Essential Wholesale's Kitchen Chemistry. I'm Teeneke, and today I'll be showing you how to apply labels to your ready-to-label products. So I pulled some packaging that we use for the ready-to-label products, jars and bottles, and I'm just going to show you exactly how you put labels on. I have blank labels. I purposely didn't print anything on them just because I wanted you to see what they look like, but of course you're going to want to print your own labels. If you are curious about how to print labels, we also have a video on how to make your own labels. It's really easy with Avery labels. You can just order them online. You can ask Avery to print them for you, or you can watch our video and print them yourself. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your jars and bottles are clean. So I suggest getting a paper towel or a lint-free cloth and some alcohol and just wiping down your jar. So of course you probably they're probably going to arrive clean because of course we clean them up before we send them out to you. However, there may be some residue on there, so just make sure that you clean your bottles and jars completely before you label them. So let's get started. I'm going to move some of these aside and we'll just start with these jars. Okay. So now that my jar is nice and clean, I'm going to take one of my labels, and of course this is if you want to actually label the jar. There's you have the option of just putting a label on the lid too. That's another idea that you can use. But if you want to actually place the label on the jar, first thing you're going to want to do is find the crease in the jar and make sure that you start your label at the crease. So it's this simple. You just peel your label off, put your jar on its side, and there's my crease. And I'm going to make sure that the end of my label reaches the crease. And what you're going to do, it's really this simple. Against intuition, you're going to want to start at the middle of your label when you're applying it to your jar. This will assure that it is applied evenly, and make sure that when you apply the label, you start at the middle and you pull it taut and lay it flat. And there you have it. So I'll do that one more time so you can see it again. Clean off my jar. Put it on my table, make sure I know where my mark is. And get my label. And start from the center. I'm going to just line it up on the jar and lay it flat. And there you have it. So that's labeling the jars. Let's move on to labeling a bottle. So same concept, you just clean your bottle, make sure it's free of any product or finger marks. And I'm going to use this label this time and show you how to do one of these. So same idea, you find where the crease is. You want to make sure that your label goes on the back of that, the end of your label touches the end of the crease or as close as possible. And you just hold your jar steady. Find exactly where you want the label to line up on your bottle. And start from the center. Apply your label, pull it taut, and a nice clean label. And one more time. There's my mark. And I'm going to line up my label to the center of the bottle. I'm going to start with the center of the label first on the bottle and then pull my ends tight. This will make sure that you don't end up with any unwanted creases in your label, and also that it's applied evenly, so it's not lopsided when you put it on your bottle. So these little bottles, which are a little harder to label because they're small, I'm going to use one of the Avery labels that I have, because I kind of like these ovals, and I'm going to apply it lengthwise. So again, same idea. You clean off your bottle first. Kind of got ahead of myself there. So you clean off your bottle first, find where the crease is, there it is, and simply hold your bottle and apply from the center. I'm going to line it up on my bottle, apply from the center first, and then down the edges to make sure there are no creases and that it's not lopsided. So we'll do that one more time. So there's my seam on my bottle. And line it up. Apply from the center first, exactly where I want it, and lay it flat. Okay, so now we have the short bottles. Now we're going to do a taller bottle. But again, same concept. You're probably getting the hang of this now. So if you use this method, you should be able to apply really any label that you choose to your bottle fairly quickly and pretty easily. So I'm going to line this up in the center of my bottle, and I'll start, of course, with the center of the label first on the bottle, and then pull your ends tight, and there you have it. Nice and even, no creases. So that's applying labels to bottles. Please let us know if you have any trouble or questions. You can always contact us and we will help you. And thanks for joining us today.